Welcome to another episode of Feature Friday. Today, things are a little different because we're in person with Brandon. So today, we're actually in person because we've had a little bit of a team kickoff. And basically, a lot of new team members have been joining the team. And so we wanted to get everyone started. So Brandon, I'd love to hear from you what you loved about the event, some takeaways.
Yeah, I mean, I think the coolest thing is just to have you here, Ed, and some of the rest of the team. Like we flew out a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
We're here in New York City, here in our office, and you probably see me on a little bit in the phone booths here, and just on my computer here and there. But now we're in a little bit of one of our nice booths that we actually call the Hole. The Hole, and it's great. But it's been fantastic to have the team here. I think one of the coolest things is just being able to align on what we have planned for 2026 across the team, across the marketing, across the product, across sales, and how we want to message and bring Shade to the masses. And I think at the end of the day, when we really focused on what we wanted to spend our time on, it was really just about how do we build the best product for creatives?
Yeah,
and what does that look like to give creatives back more of their time? And so I think that was probably the coolest thing, is just seeing the ideas that came about from this, the way that people thought about things, and we've got a lot coming for 2026.
Yeah,
I've been saying that, but
no, it's super exciting. And
Yeah.
as a creative, I connect with that vision like wholeheartedly because it's like the last thing I want to do is spend more time looking for stuff or trying to organize my data.
Yes.
And so I've said it a ton of times on Feature Friday, but that's the main goal of Shade, to give creatives back their time so that they can be more creative. So it's honestly been an amazing week. Thank you so much for flying me out.
Of course.
And today I've got good news and I've got bad news, because since we're in person, we're not going to talk a ton about features in today's Feature Friday, but the whole team's here. So, well, most of the team's still here. So we're actually going to go around and kind of ambush some people as they're working hard on Shade and just ask them some questions. You excited?
No, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Sasha, tell me who you are, what you do at the company, and introduce the cool thing about yourself.
I'm Sasha. I'm a software engineer. I'm mostly working on optimizing our database and the backend overall.
Cool. Sounds good. All right, introduce yourself, who you are, and what you do at the company.
Hi, I'm Kirabel, the CEO of Shade. No, I'm the chief of staff.
What was the funniest thing that someone said during the team kickoff?
Funniest thing that someone said. Oh, that's Daniel told a story of how he backpacked across the United States in a van, which was an invigorating and thoughtful story that I laughed throughout. So
Very cool. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, who else?
I'm Jacob. I'm implementations engineer, so I work on the transfers, external APIs, and integrating Shade with the products we know and love.
What is the coolest integration that you're working on?
The coolest is definitely the ability to automatically import and export things from external providers. So if I wanted to bring in some files from Google Drive, I could do that with a few simple clicks, instead of having to download and upload everything, which is a nightmare, as I'm sure everyone knows.
What do you think customers should be most excited about after we talked about all the things at Team Kickoff?
The ability to fully automate your workflows from one place, for sure, and not have to, again, I mean, our whole vision, right, is you want to do everything from one place. So the ability to actually do that.
And unify all their creative infrastructure.
Yeah, for sure.
Alec, introduce yourself, what you do at the company.
How's it going? I'm Alec. I'm one of the BDRs here at Shade.
Tell me about the funniest call that you ever had with a customer.
Well, getting hung up on is not very funny, but it happens a lot. I called a guy from he's the head of post at a really big network. I caught him out of shoulder surgery. He doesn't actually take cold calls, but given that he had just gotten out of shoulder surgery, he was really kind. He was actually at the event on Monday, and we laughed about it, but I thought that was pretty funny. He's like, yeah, I don't take cold calls, but he's like, you got me at an interesting time. So,
and what's the biggest message that you want to give to customers after our team kickoff yesterday?
We're really changing the game, especially speaking to a lot of people from, huge agencies and post houses, and talking about, hearing their problems is like that Shade is really solving a problem that's super prevalent in the market, and whether people recognize it or not, everybody will know soon. So it's really exciting.
Well, there you have it. We had just a few of our team members. There's plenty of others that both aren't here already or have already gone past, but we're excited about this year. We have a lot planned. We have a lot of things that we're building to unify and make it possible for creatives to just spend more time doing what they love. And so we're really spending a lot of our time unifying a bunch of different parts of the creative tech stack. And so we're excited to see all the stuff that we're launching in the next few quarters.